to this cloud. I think we're recording. We are recording. I'm going to shut the door. Okay, good morning. We'll see how this goes with the recording. So I like what you just did. Let's just move our bodies in any way that feels good to you. Kind of just wake up a little bit. So the guideline for this class is you pay attention to your body and only do things that feel good. And so if I'm doing a movement that doesn't feel good to you, do something else, especially if you're recovering from anything. A lot of times if we've injured an area, we'll kind of guard it in a way. If I injured the shoulder, I might guard it in a way, and that's actually creating a little more tension, and we want free flow. Oh, how fun, somebody's coming to class. Yay, welcome. I'm so glad somebody's here too to test this out. So instead of guarding it, see if you can relax it a little bit and move it a little bit. So good morning. So let us begin and just move our shoulders. So we'll just go up, back, down, up, back, down. And now that you've done the basic movement, see if you can make it as big as possible. So exaggerate it, shoulders forward, up, up, up as far as they can go, back, back, back. And as you bring them back, see if you can look up, and then we'll start to add our arms into it and just slowly. Oh, that's a stretch across the chest and just bringing a little oxygen in. Oh, and one at a time. So this one's going to go up, this one's going to go down, back, and then that brings this one forward. Oh, it's just kind of unwinding the body. Okay, little wake up. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of acupressure just to get things flowing. So, hey, Carol, bring your fingers together like this and rub your fingertips together. There's a lot of acupressure, acupuncture points, moving both hands at the same time, like polishing your nails. So we're activating those nerves. And now we're going to take, there's this big webbing in between your thumb and your index finger, and we're going to bang those together. And then turn your hands the opposite way. There's another big point on the pinky side, and bang those together. And then stick your right hand out, and then your other hand's going to come. And it's a big area, but it's about, take your hand and measure, and it's that area that your hand covers. And we're going to be tapping that. That is called the outer gate. And so it really opens up a lot of flow here. And then come up to your elbow, and same thing. Waking up, and go below the elbow, and then right on that crease. We're just doing the outer part for this. And now come up to the top, give yourself a pat on the back. Yeah, good for me for getting up early, coming to class. Okay, and now just feel that arm. So this one, that really opens up a lot of circulation in that arm. So let's do the other side now. So we do that point on the forearm. And then come up to the elbow. And come up to the shoulder. So now let's wake up the finger joints. So we make a fist and relax. It's fun to see all these people going to the swimming pool in the morning. And then one at a time, like you're grabbing things out of the air, go above your head, go to the side, go below, just have fun with it, go across. Good for the brain, good for your balance, and down. So we'll do wrist circles, and so kind of make a loose fist, and then try to make as big a circle as you can, and you can do that. We really move in habitual patterns, so if we go fast, we're kind of skipping over some areas, so go slow. And it's really if you look at my elbows are not moving. I'm really isolating it to the wrists, and now we move to the elbows. So arms in a line here, and now my shoulders aren't moving, so I'm going to make as big a circle as I can. I feel like I'm in cabaret or something. And one more in this direction, and then down and out. Down and out. Ooh, I'm already getting warm. Yeah, get that chi flowing. And down. And now let's do big arm circles. So we cross in front. Now pay attention which arm is crossed in front. Doesn't matter which one, but on the next time around, we're going to try to do the other one. Oh, and now this arm comes, and it really feels clunky. And so just try to alternate. Ooh. And we inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Great. Now let's do one. I am getting warm. I'm going to take this off. Similar, but a little different. And this is parting the clouds. So we're going to hands here in front. And now we're going to go straight up. And then your hands go out. And then out and around. And imagine you're parting the clouds, clearing the sleep, the fog, any stress. Inhale. Exhale. And next time you're up, stay up and come down. And just as every time in between, I kind of move a little bit, stir it in a little bit, wake up that spine. So we're going to do a little bit of twisting movement now. So you're going to mirror me. Take your left hand and push across. And I'm mostly staying upright. So it's not so much about trying to get out here as far as I can. It's more turning from my hips and my waist, then adding my shoulder, and then finding my neck, and then coming back, other hand, turning hips and waist, shoulders, and then hand and neck is the last thing. So we can do it, have both hands up, and this hand's going to go in front, other hand's going to go behind, and come back, and twist. And again, we're doing this slowly to kind of just signal to our body, okay, I'm going to be twisting, get ready, balance is good, spine is good, protecting your back, one more to each side. And then we're going to do that same movement, but this time, hand's going to go across and go up, and the other hand is behind. and then we come back, and same on the other side. Go up and back and forth like that. And notice how is that different? Where do you feel that versus the first one? One more to each side. And guess what we're going to do next? Down. And not so much trying to touch the floor, but just get a stretch down in the hip area. And working out the whole spine. So again, it's more of a twist. Start here and then add in the hands. So my head is pretty much staying upright. We're just wringing out different areas of the spine. And one more. And shake a little bit and move. And so this is kind of a fun one. We haven't done this in a long time. It's called Move the Body Like the River. And we're gonna start kind of upright and then eventually move down a little bit. And so you lead, let me think. Yes, lead, if you're standing, for the moment, if I had two scales under my feet, there'd be equal amount of weight on each foot. And now I'm going to put more of my weight on this one, so it's maybe 75-30. And now I'm going to add in my shoulders and then my head. And then I'm going to shift my weight, hips, shoulders, neck, head. And we go back and forth. So spine is fluid, knees are soft, and head, shoulders, neck, and then my head is the last. So when I do my head, I'm getting a really nice stretch on this side. And as you get comfortable with that movement, if you want, you can get into a little bit of a squat and put your hands on your knees, or if you're seated, you're already this way. And so weight goes over on this side, shoulders, neck. And then you can be looking down at the floor, and you really are articulating the whole spine. So hips, waist, shoulders, neck, head. Oh, move the body like a river. This is really strengthening for your legs, opens up the spine. And coming back to the center. And now we'll do kind of that same movement, but in a forward way. And so I like that you guys are standing with a pretty wide stance. That means a lot of stability. And so we're going to lean forward. And again, we're trying to isolate the spine. So if I wanted to, I could lean here, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm not trying to stretch my hamstrings. I'm really trying to articulate the vertebrae. So lean forward, chin stays up until I get just about here. I'm not really going that far. Drop the chin, round the back, tuck the tailbone, and just feel that stretch along your spine. And now slowly, slowly, slowly come up and then back. So it's exhale down, tuck the chin, round the back, tuck the tailbone, and come up. And once you have that basic movement, then it's very fluid. And let's add the healing sound as we come forward. Inhale through the nose and letting go of any stress. Few more big movements. As you're coming up, you can squeeze your glutes, and that helps tuck the tailbone and come up. And now, same movement, but just make it a little smaller. Go about 50% of the way, but you're still doing that. Head goes up, and then round and squeeze those big muscles in the back, and that pushes your hips forward. And one more time. And down. How are we doing? Great. Time always flies. Does it feel warm in here? Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, thank you. Does it feel warm in here to anybody? Yes. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna open the door. Do you mind if I move your, yeah. Not sure that will help, but maybe we'll get a little fresher. Okay, so let's do neck and shoulder stretch. So you're going to mirror me. Left arm goes up at a diagonal, and then other arm comes down. Yep, everybody looks great. And if that ever hurts your shoulders, you could be a little teapot or do it this way. And now make sure you've got good balance. And now turn and look at your upper hand, and it's not twisting, staying in the same thing. And now turn and look at your lower hand, and we're just going to go back and forth like that, pretty slow, and we're trying to just get into various areas of the neck that we don't usually isolate. Make sure your jaw is relaxed. And one more. And bring that down. Isn't that a good one? Hardly ever move in that direction. And other side. Reach for the stars. Reach for the earth. And turn and look up. And turn and look down, and just back and forth. And one more to each direction. And come down. Great. Move those arms. So now we're going to work on these chest muscles a little bit. So your left palm is facing in, and that arm is going to go up. And then once you're up here, you're twisting a light bulb, and then you're going to come down and then twist the light bulb in the opposite direction. So it's up, twist and open, down, twist and open. So I'm pretty much, I'm not turning to the side. Hips and shoulders, they're loose, but they pretty much stay in that same plane. And the arm also stays kind of close to my ear, so I'm not going out here. That's a different stretch. So once we have that basic movement, then we can kind of increase the rate at which we're doing it. And so keep your arm as close to your ear as possible. And a few more times. And this is really oiling the shoulder joint. All those muscles and tendons and ligaments and bones. And down. And just feel that. I feel like my arm's about 2 inches longer than the other one. So let's do it on this side. Up, twist that light bulb, and look where my elbow is in relation to my ear. It's pretty close to my ear, and that's a little uncomfortable, and we avoid that. And so when we do things fast, we're going like that, but it's like, no, you're not getting to the muscles that we want to. And now come down and rotate. And as you come up, see if you can reach and stretch the spine, and down, and keep going. It's interesting, I don't know if anybody else is getting this, but I'm getting almost like a little burny sensation in there. It doesn't hurt, but it's actually a good sensation. Things are starting to move and open up a little bit. And one more. And down, and just let them swing. So now we're going to do that same twisting movement, but to the side. So we can do it both at the same time. So arms are out and palms up. Let's actually do one at a time, just to get the basic movement. So we're going to come across, palm up, and then we're going to twist. And again, it's not twisting the spine. We're really trying to open up the shoulders. So I can only go about to here. I could cheat and bend my elbow, but again, we're just trying, for a moment, take your elbow, keep your arms straight, hips squared off, and just feel that stretch. And so that's what we're trying to open up this whole juncture. So let's do the other side, and then we'll do it both at the same time. So spine is kind of locked in the same space, and feel that. Okay, so we can do them both at the same time, palms up, and then cross in front. And let's do my right arm's on top, and next time I'll do my left arm on top, and just try to go. So arms are staying straight, 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 straight. So I don't really go very far, but mobilizing those shoulder blades. Make sure you're not arching your back or tightening anything. The spine is loose. Inhale, exhale. Whew, it's like a bellows. When your arms coming back, try to really move your shoulder blades like you're pinching something in back. And a few more. This is when it gets hard, when we get tired. Keep going. And down. All right, we're doing good. So we're going to do that same movement, but it's not the same movement. It's the same beginning movement, but then we're going to tap, open, and then different hand taps. Tap. Feels good. A few more times. And coming down. All right, so we will end our time together doing some flowing movements. And so on Monday Qigong, we've been working on the 3 treasures. We have our lower energy warehouse here below the belly. Mary, we can put your thing away. Yeah. And then we have our heart center, and then we have our head center. And so we're going to start. This is your foundation. Take one hand and make it into a claw, and you're grabbing, and then over here, you're going to let go. So it's clearing, let go. Clearing, let go. And I'm twisting as I'm turning. And just imagine you're clearing away any physical discomfort, any stress, any fatigue, and just excavating. And then we'll move up to the heart, opening and clearing. With these, there's no particular breathing pattern, just what feels good. And then we come up to our head. If you're feeling foggy and tired, clearing the clouds. So coming across and then letting go, going down to the earth to be composted. And then the top of the head. I'm not touching my head, but just energetically. And then back down to the heart. And these flowing movements kind of increase the circulation, and then down to the belly. And coming back to the center. Let's just tap, 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 tap. Under the belly button, on the heart, and then all over your head, waking up. And then the last thing we do is connect the three centers. So leaning forward, back of the hands come together, all the way up and around. Inhale. Exhale, and I love throwing a little confetti at the top. Golden sparkles filling the room. Next time your hands are up, let them stay up. Sparkle your fingers. Bring your attention up, up, up. Wiggle your toes. And just feeling alive. Taking up space, thinking about the kind of day you want to have, setting your intention. How are you going to be today? Kind, calm, centered, grounded. Enjoy. Thank you for being here, everybody. Thank you. Yeah, good to be together. Judy, thanks for signing on. Check in with you later.
Did you record?